After 4 decades of marriage, if you find yourself uncertain about the nuances of touching your wife, rest assured, you are not alone in this experience. Indeed, numerous men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s are misstepping, not due to a lack of concern, nor from a failure to make an effort, but rather because no one ever imparted the knowledge of what a woman's body genuinely requires, particularly as the years pass for both of you. I am Dr. Michael Harrison. As a urologist and professor, I bring over 30 years of expertise in guiding men through the complexities of sexual health, intimacy, and the aging process. Throughout my journey, I have encountered countless couples, many of whom believed their finest moments had already passed. However, they discovered something transformative that I am eager to share with you today. At this juncture, you may find yourself taken aback. Recent research suggests that the areas traditionally emphasized, such as the clitoris, may no longer hold the primary position on the list. Moreover, there exist certain areas that many women prefer you to steer clear of, not due to aversion, but because those regions may be overly sensitive, uncomfortable, or have lost their pleasurable appeal. In this video, I will delve into the 3 specific areas where women over 50 desire to be touched, yet 3 remain untouched. Moreover, I will guide you in utilizing this understanding to restore trust, foster connection, and reignite excitement in the bedroom, regardless of the time that has passed. Please remain by my side, for in due time, I shall unveil the most misinterpreted realm of all, the very thing that many men believe ignites desire, yet women often harbor a quiet apprehension towards. That's something you definitely won't want to overlook. Before we embark on this journey, if this subject resonates with you and you seek genuine, research-informed insights on intimacy, aging, and connection, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell to ensure you never miss an upcoming episode. If you find this helpful, please leave a 1 in the comments. Should that be the case, enter 0. Your insights are invaluable in enhancing the quality of these videos for your enjoyment. Very well, let us delve into the matter at hand that brought you here. Recent research involving hundreds of women, particularly those in midlife and beyond, has illuminated a clearer understanding of the areas where women desire to be touched, not merely in a physical sense, but in a manner that fosters safety, warmth, and profound connection. Here are the 3 most favored areas where women appreciate being touched, along with the reasons these spots hold greater significance than one might initially assume, particularly as we navigate the journey of aging together. 1. The opening of the vagina. Many men might find this surprising, yet for numerous women, particularly as they grow older, the entrance of the vagina stands out as one of the most emotionally and physically responsive areas of their bodies. It transcends mere physicality. It is an exploration of presence, a dance of patience, and a tender touch in a realm where vulnerability and trust intertwine. Throughout the years, I have engaged in conversations with numerous women who expressed that this particular area, when handled with tenderness, instilled in them a sense of being seen, secure, and cherished. Unlike any other form of touch, it stands as the pivotal point, both in a tangible sense and in deeper meaning, where the journey of connection unfolds. For women in their 60s or 70s whose bodies have undergone significant transformations, perhaps shaped by childbirth, menopause, or medical interventions, this aspect carries profound emotional resonance. When approached with haste or excessive pressure, it can evoke a sense of intrusion. Yet, when met with kindness, patience, and careful consideration, it has the power to stir a profoundly personal reaction. Consider it not merely a passage to another realm, but rather a destination deserving of your focus in its own right. Gentle movements, a tender touch from the palm or fingertips, accompanied by a gaze that connects or a kind word, can transform this instant into something profound, rather than merely routine. Countless men believe that true passion resides in the swift and the immediate. What women frequently desire, particularly as they grow older, is a form of intimacy that conveys, "I am present with you, and I have no urgency to leave." It transcends mere technique. It is fundamentally about intention. When approached with patience, touch can transform into an invitation rather than a mere expectation. That transforms the entire landscape. What's even more astonishing, the subsequent region that women enjoy being touched is one that often escapes the consideration of many men. Nevertheless, it possesses an astonishing depth of feeling. Allow me to reveal the place and the reasons that could transform your understanding of your partner for all time. 2. The region surrounding the urethral opening. This next one is frequently neglected, not from a place of neglect, but rather due to the fact that many individuals are unaware of its profound significance. The region encircling the urethral opening, positioned just above the vaginal entrance and beneath the clitoris, is a subtle, intricate area that possesses a level of sensitivity that often exceeds the expectations of many men. Rarely does it find its way into conversation, even within the confines of medical discourse, yet countless women articulate it as a source of nuanced yet profound sensation. I recall a patient, a woman in her late 60s, sharing with a serene smile, "It's not the setting I would have expected her to choose. But when my husband caresses me there, softly, patiently, it feels like electricity, not the explosive kind, but a explosive kind, but a gentle current that lingers within me." That resonated with me, and it's a sentiment I've encountered repeatedly since then. This region yields its finest results to the gentlest of caresses. It transcends the notions of pressure and friction. Indeed, simplicity reigns supreme in this context. The soft touch of your fingertips, or the soothing warmth of a hand placed tenderly nearby, can evoke a profound sense of intimacy. The skin is delicate, the nerves are near the surface, and for numerous women, the stimulation in this area intertwines the joy of physical sensation with a heightened awareness of touch. For older couples, where sensitivity may be heightened or dryness presents a challenge, this gentle and mindful exploration can truly transform the experience. It conveys a message that transcends the surface. It expresses a commitment to embrace every facet of your being. It is frequently in these unassuming spaces that women discover a profound sense of being valued. However, our journey is far from over. There exists another location, concealed just a bit further in, that holds an emotional significance far greater than one might anticipate. It serves not just as a wellspring of joy for numerous women, but also as a sanctuary for trust. Shall we venture there next? This concluding realm may not always reveal itself readily, yet when navigated with intention, it can forge a bond that resonates on both a tangible and profoundly emotional level. The inner vaginal wall, particularly the upper front section commonly known as the G-spot, encompasses more than mere sensation. For numerous women, particularly those in enduring relationships, it revolves around trust. It revolves around experiencing a touch that is deliberate, mindful, and secure. A couple in their 70s visited me, pondering whether the spark between them had truly faded for good. During our conversation about their physical intimacy, the wife revealed that she had never been fond of deep or rapid movements. What she yearned for, she expressed, was the gentle, persistent pressure against that inner barrier, the kind that enveloped her in a sense of being truly understood. "It's not fireworks," she said. "It's a gentle wave that begins small and envelops the entire room." The inner front wall, positioned merely an inch or two inward and sloping gracefully toward the belly, yields most effectively to soft, rhythmic pressure, rather than forceful thrusting. It's not merely the pursuit of thrill, rather, it's the art of cultivating a profound sense of emotional connection. For older couples, where physical limitations or health issues may arise, this form of intimacy can take on an even deeper significance. It declares, "I have come to understand your body now, and I continue to embrace it with affection." Men frequently inquire, "How can I tell if I've discovered it?" My response is straightforward. Her breath will reveal everything. The way her body relaxes, the way she inches closer instead of retreating. It resides within the quietude, rather than the noise. Now, we redirect our attention. For just as some spaces embrace the warmth of touch, others, in their silence, often bear the weight of rejection. Understanding the distinction, recognizing the paths to avoid, could very well be the key to earning her utmost trust. Let us delve into those next. Having delved into the areas where women seek touch, those sacred spaces that foster intimacy, warmth, and connection, it becomes equally essential to grasp the contrasting perspective. Indeed, the reality is that regardless of the duration of your relationship, certain parts of a woman's body can evoke feelings of discomfort, tension, or even emotional distress if touched inappropriately or without consent. Frequently, these are not the locations that men anticipate. Indeed, there are certain areas that many people presume are perpetually inviting. Yet the truth, particularly as women grow older and their bodies undergo transformation, is far more intricate. Let us explore the 3 areas where women typically prefer not to be touched, and consider how steering clear of these zones could potentially foster a deeper connection than ever before. 1. The anus, an area frequently shrouded in misunderstanding and often subjected to misjudgment in the realm of intimacy. Although certain media or contemporary discussions may imply it's merely another erogenous zone, the truth for numerous women, particularly those beyond the age of 50, tells a different story. Indeed, recent studies reveal that the anus stands out as the primary area women expressed a desire to remain untouched. Their motivations extended beyond the physical. They were rooted in emotional, psychological, and profoundly personal realms. Throughout the years, I have engaged in conversations with numerous women who have expressed that any unexpected or uninvited touch in this vicinity elicited not curiosity, but rather a sense of anxiety. For some, it evokes sensations of unease or embarrassment, particularly if they had not been afforded the opportunity to discuss it beforehand. For many, particularly those who have faced trauma or medical challenges in their later years, this realm transformed into a sanctuary of safety rather than a source of enjoyment. A woman in her late 60s confided in me, saying, "It's not that I don't love my husband. I long for him to inquire, to recognize the subtle retreat of my body, rather than presuming my comfort with the situation." Such a level of honesty is what countless women yearn to convey, free from the apprehension of bruising their partner's pride. The essence of this concept is straightforward yet immensely impactful. Honor. Should uncertainty arise, do not hesitate to inquire. Softly, free from constraints. Should the response be negative, embrace that truth without hesitation. Genuine intimacy transcends the mere act of pushing boundaries. It lies in the profound respect for the limits we set. And here lies the profound reality. When a woman experiences a profound sense of safety from unwelcome contact, she is much more inclined to reveal herself in ways you might never have anticipated. Such trust lays the foundation for all that follows. Yet, there exists another location, even more astonishing, that has secured its place on the list. One that most men would never suspect. And yet, countless women harbor a silent dread. It is a region of the body that evokes notions of profundity and intimacy. Yet for certain individuals, it is precisely the point where everything begins to falter. Shall we venture there next? 2. The cervix. This particular scenario frequently takes men by surprise. The cervix is often misinterpreted, occasionally even idealized, a realm of profound, exhilarating delight. However, for numerous women, particularly those past the age of 50, that notion is far from accurate. Indeed, within the study we've been discussing, the cervix emerged as one of the most commonly cited regions that women preferred their partners to steer clear of during intimate moments. What many fail to recognize is this: the cervix does not adhere to the notion that deeper equates to better. It is a delicate and safeguarded region, located at the terminus of the vaginal canal. When touched with excessive force, or even in a sudden manner, it can evoke feelings of discomfort or even pain. For women who have navigated menopause, given birth, or faced gynecological challenges, that sensitivity may rise considerably. I recall a woman, perhaps in her early 70s, sharing with me that each time her husband attempted to stretch his limits, she would prepare herself for the impact. Not from fear, but from the eager expectation of an unease she couldn't quite articulate. She was reluctant to undermine his confidence, yet deep down, she hoped he understood that it was not a pleasant experience. Here, the act of listening takes precedence over mere performance. Gentle movements, a more delicate approach, and a moment to pause for a simple inquiry, "Does this feel all right?" can truly transform the experience. For numerous women, what they seek is not heightened intensity, but rather greater attentiveness. For men in their 60s or 70s seeking to revive intimacy, understanding the boundaries can be as impactful as discovering the right places to connect. When you honor those boundaries, a new realm begins to unfold. Safety and emotions, the foundation of trust, and the essence of genuine connection. The upcoming destination is sure to astonish you. It's a place that many men have brushed against, often without a second thought. Yet for certain women, it has grown overwhelming. Let us delve into this topic, for grasping the reasons behind it may transform your perspective on touch for all time. 3. The nipples. This one may catch you off guard. For years, it has been suggested that the nipples stand out as one of the most sensual areas on a woman's body. Indeed, for numerous women, they undoubtedly can be. Yet, what remains largely unspoken, particularly regarding women in their 50s and 60s, is the frequency with which this aspect shifts from being pleasurable to decidedly uncomfortable. After menopause, hormonal shifts can significantly heighten sensitivity within the breast tissue. What was once a source of excitement now seems to envelop me in a tide of intensity. Even when it hurts, observe how it feels when approached without caution or forewarning. And yet, countless men instinctively gravitate towards this area, presuming it to be an unequivocal invitation. I recall a woman, perhaps in her late 60s, sharing with me during a serene moment in my office her affection for the fact that her husband still finds her desirable. Yet, there are times when he rushes straight for her chest, and she wishes he would take a moment to slow down and ask for her consent first. It restores my sense of self, reminding me that I am more than mere flesh and bone. The truth of that statement lingered in my mind, for frequently, it isn't merely about steering clear of the territory entirely. It hinges on your approach to the matter. The nipples possess an extraordinary sensitivity, one that can fluctuate significantly due to factors such as age, medication, or emotional state. On certain days, a gentle caress can evoke a sense of pure delight. On certain days, it may seem overwhelming. The distinction is not always apparent, which is why the essence lies in being present, observing her breath, her body language, or gently inquiring with a soft voice, "Is this okay tonight?" When you invest that level of attention, you're not merely engaging with her physical form. You convey to her that your attention remains steadfast, that your curiosity endures, and that your journey of understanding her continues, even after all this time. Such intention fosters a unique form of intimacy, a lasting one. If you find yourself pondering how all of this weaves into the grand tapestry of life, and what implications it holds for you as a man yearning for closeness, significance, and connection, I invite you to continue this journey with me. What I am about to reveal may very well transform your perception of yourself as you embark on this new chapter of your life. A gentle nudge for those seeking meaningful connections. Your presence here, attentively engaged, reveals something significant about your character. Your concern is evident. It transcends mere physical touch. It delves into the realm of connection, on the subject of intimacy, on the importance of being present for your partner in meaningful ways, even after the passage of time. Allow me to be the voice that expresses this to you, especially if it hasn't been said in some time. It holds significance. Your existence holds significance. The yearning to maintain connections, to continue growing, to embrace love with greater tenderness and depth as the years pass, is truly a source of pride. Countless men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s approach me, pondering whether they have overlooked their opportunity. Perhaps their physiques have transformed. Perhaps intimacy has seemed elusive for quite some time. Perhaps there lies a fear within them, a fear that the methods of the past have lost their efficacy, leaving them uncertain about how to embark on a new journey. Yet, this is what I convey to them. What I wish to convey to you at this moment is that the opportunity to reconnect is always within reach, regardless of the time that has passed. Not solely with your partner, but also with that aspect of yourself that yearns to give, to nurture, to discover. At this juncture in life, the nature of connection takes on a new form. It transcends mere performance. It revolves around being fully engaged. It revolves around ensuring your partner feels secure, acknowledged, and cherished, not merely for her body, but for her entire being. When you embrace that intention, a remarkable transformation unfolds. She begins to lower her defenses. The walls begin to soften. Faith is restored. From that point, true intimacy can once more take root. Persevere and keep pushing forward. Do not presume it lies in your past. At times, the most profound moments in love unfold, not at the outset, but in the serene, enduring years that follow. As we come to a close, I wish to share one last reflection with you. Something straightforward yet impactful. A gentle nudge that has the power to transform how you connect, communicate, and cherish from this moment onward. Let us conclude with that final thought. If there's one thing I wish for you to carry from this conversation, it's the understanding that intimacy remains vibrant, regardless of age. It merely transforms. With those changes, an invitation emerges. A call to pause, to rediscover, to attune our ears with greater sensitivity than we have ever done before. What truly holds significance in this moment is not the extent of your knowledge or the memories you carry from days gone by. The essence lies in your willingness to be fully present in this moment with the one you have chosen to love. We have discussed the 3 locations where women typically show the greatest response: the entrance to the vagina, the region surrounding the urethral opening, and the inner wall of the vagina. And how these places, when approached with tenderness, can unveil pathways to connections you might not have felt in years. We have delved into the realms that women frequently hope their partners would steer clear of: the anus, the cervix, and occasionally the nipples. It's not a matter of trust. Rather, their bodies are yearning for something else at this moment. Something softer, a more gradual pace, a deeper reflection is needed. Perhaps, just perhaps, this chapter of existence is not about rekindling what has faded, but about forging something completely original. An intimacy forged not in haste, but in a profound comprehension of one another. Not bound by routine, but driven by the thrill of rediscovery. This transformation is something I've witnessed in numerous couples. The instant when one partner decides to truly hear, to engage in genuine listening, and all things transform. Silence envelops the surroundings. It is gentle and soft. Indeed, it is genuine. If you still desire intimacy, if you yearn for her to draw closer, to place her trust in you more profoundly, understand this. It starts not with your hands, but with your focus, your readiness to inquire, to absorb knowledge, to show a depth of care that resonates beyond the physical, reaching into her very heart. That is the sort of connection that endures.